The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Nets taking on the Raptors. For the Nets, an impressive 6-1 start to the season. They expect to win every night. Raptors, Nets on 2K Sports. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? And the starting lineup for the Nets. And for Toronto. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Pass to Stevenson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now Russell. To the inside. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. The shot off that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Russell. Here's Weber. Mitchell grabs a miss. Down low. Here's Stevenson. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Cheeks. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Stevenson. Soft touch off the glass. Stevenson's got 6 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Not going to go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
To stop the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Toronto on D. They trail by 7. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And there's the lob. Brooklyn with the board. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stevenson's shot is good. Give him 8. The Raptors have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Right side, Russell. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Mitchell. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Russell. Toronto trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Cheeks. Here's Marks. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
What's really impressed me is his ability to create for others on the offensive end. He's got a sharp mind for the game, and he's put it to use helping his teammates find good shots.
Pass to Russell. Here's Weber. Takes the three. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the paint. Here's Stevenson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And Toronto calls time here. Well, granted, it's still early in the season. But when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Back to Russell. Pass to Cheeks. Rebound Brooklyn. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. He has 7.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Over to the wing. Here's Weber. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Russell from outside. That shot is off.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Russell. Pass to Marks. Here's Weber. Here's Cheeks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Russell. Right wing. Here's Weber from the high post. Stevenson with a rebound. Stevenson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Buries it down low. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Toronto calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Oh, they get a hand on it. Down low, and Saric throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Foster. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Mills. Looking to win the run. Got a piece of it. Pass to Stevenson. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Out to the right wing. Back to Mills. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Pass to Hughes. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Saric. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Pass to Mills. Pulls it. That one off the back iron and out.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems really frustrated.
Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for him.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Hughes.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
So the Nets making a switch here. White's checked in.
The Nets. White.
Down low. Here's Mills. And he lays it up and in.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Pass to Foster. To the inside. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Mills. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Raptors.
And the second free throw is good. 1:43 left to play in the first. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Foster. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. To the middle. White with the steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he banks in the layup.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Out to the wing. Puts it up. Nice shot from the wing. Brooklyn in total control. Šarić goes in, and Šarić throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Back to Mills. Tipped.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
He's off on the layup.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Weber with 4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line,
and he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Brooklyn, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Down low. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. Back to White. Weber pulls it in. Here's Marks. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Brooklyn foul. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. That's his third basket and 5 shots. Solid work.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The floater deflected. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Šarić.
Careless turnover. If you lose focus for even a moment in this league, that's the result.
Mitchell's checked in for Šarić. Can't get it to drop.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Russell with the rebound. The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Offensive rebound. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Inside to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Marks. To the wing, right side. Here's Weber. To the paint. Here's Cheeks. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Brooklyn in total control. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Weber. To the inside. Cheeks can't hit. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
He misses the free throw. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Hits the trifecta. 12 points for him.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the right side. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Cheeks. Here's Weber. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. Cheeks with the bucket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Mitchell. Nifty move. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Marks. It's deflected. And here's White. Now here's Stevenson. Toronto grabs the miss. Russell's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Marks. From deep. Toronto the rebound. He's off on that one.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Toronto grabs the miss. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Weber, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
The first free throw is good.
Mitchell. 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Toronto calls time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Hughes, he's checked in for Toronto.
Get up and get loud once again for your Raptors, Lil Ball.
Pass to Cheeks. Takes a 3. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. coming off a win against the Hornets.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's Hughes, looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. That one a little long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The Raptors shooting at just 26% in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Cheeks. And it's blocked. And they get it back. The 3 ball. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
To the paint. And then Russell with the dunk.
Oh, man. Exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Pass to Stevenson. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Inside, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Hughes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the break. Here's Stevenson. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Hughes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 9 feet out. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now here's Stevenson. He's covered closely. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
To the middle. Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Russell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. To the left wing. Five to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Nets.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:36 left in the first half. Three-pointer, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Shot left block. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Over to the left wing. And another basket for Toronto. 46 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Foster. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's his third personal foul. 14 fouls.
First free throw is good.
Foster. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 35 seconds left in the first half. He's guarded by White. His first shot coming late. Pass to Cheeks. Outside Mills. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2
That one misses. Good on the second one. There's 14 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Foster. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes the first.
Foster at the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Mills with it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And so it's Brooklyn building a mountain of a lead, up 31.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
72.
Greetings to each, and it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And it's just about time now.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, the Raptors shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Weber. Out left to the wing. Here's Russell. Check by Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Mitchell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And for the Nets. Here's Foster. Sinks that one from the post. 10 points for him.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And for the Raptors. Here's Marks. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the 3 to fall. 24 points for him.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
And he drives in. Foster misses. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
For your Raptors.
Brooklyn shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Pass to Stevenson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Drills it from deep.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Weber. Elbow shot on the way. Stevenson with a rebound. Stevenson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Mitchell, the pass to Stevenson. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Russell's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Poke loose. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Stevenson with a rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And he makes both free throws. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Weber over to the wing. And the layup is good. He has 29 now.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Nets shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Pass to Marks. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now. Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So both teams changing it up here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Got a hand on it. Outside White. Pass to Stevenson. It's good. Stevenson's got 6 here in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Make some noise for your Raptors, Nirvana!
Here's Weber. He's guarded by White. Floats one. The shot by Russell, no good. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Nets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Toronto's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. To the paint. Another shot. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Offensive rebound. Stevenson. Off target at the rim. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Russell. Count it. Give him 31 now.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
his pocket. Moving it up. Here's Weber. It's tipped. Stevenson against Russell. Stevenson's shot is good. Stevenson's got 28 points for the game.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Weber. The three is up. That one no good. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Stevenson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Here's Marks. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Here's Weber. Stevenson with a rebound. Stevenson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the middle. Kept alive. And that one is hammered home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Right wing. Pass to Russell. And the Raptors miss again. The Nets have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Doubled by Russell. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Weber. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Raptors. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And the Nets shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 14 points for him.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Brooklyn foul. White.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mills is checked in.
13 foul. Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark. So it's Brooklyn now. Now here's White. And a nice finish on the layup. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Pass to Mills. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. Now here's White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. White's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Yep, that one goes.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's White. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. White's got 6 points.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Mills. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Pushing it up now.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Toronto.
Good on both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And Mills pulls it down. Toronto shooting 45% here in the second half. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Pass to White. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
13 foul.
That's good from White.
Shooting for Brooklyn. White. At the line for two.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Mills with it. 1:14 left in the third. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. It's good. He's got 16.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
And here are the Raptors now. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. For three, drains the triple. Mills has got 7 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for
Both good from the line that time.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Raptors.
He's perfect from the line this time. 35 seconds left in the third quarter here. Inside. Here's White. Pass to Šarić. Clock at 4. He shoots. And they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
To the inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in total control, up by 29 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Here's Maxwell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Toronto shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Back to Mills. Pass to Hughes. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. And they call an illegal screen here. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, BA, but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Maxwell, no good. Here's Hughes. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And here's Mills for 3. No good on the shot.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Maxwell, no good. Here's Hughes. Back to Mills. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for Toronto.
And he's good on the second.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
The Nets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Foster. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Mills. Got a piece of it. Shoots from the line. The rebound by the Nets. White on the wing. And there it is for him.
White. Great timing. Assisted. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
White's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the field. Now here's Mills, guarded closely. Here's Maxwell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Pass to Mack. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans. A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Pass to Mills. Here's Mack. Here's Hughes. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And here's Mills.
Net foul. That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls. Anthony's checked in for Brooklyn.
Line for your Raptors.
He does not get the second one. The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Pass to Hughes. Now here's Mills. 5 on the clock. From deep. And again, Toronto, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Mack. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes the first.
Line for the Nets. White at the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Anthony. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Now here's Mills. The D's right on him. To halt the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Mills has got 4 points in the quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Anthony in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hughes. Shoots. Mills, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Maxwell. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
White, good.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
The Raptors shooting just 34% so far in this one. Here's Mills, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I love the intensity he's brought to the floor since halftime. In constant attack mode.
And so he makes both from the line. And that's shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's White. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Here's Hughes. Pass to Mills. Here's Mack. 6 to shoot. Outside Mills. And the 3 off target. White drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Hughes. To the left side wing. To the left wing. Now Mills. 4-3. And again, no good by Toronto. White, good. White's got 21.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Here's Hughes. Outside Mills. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Back to Mills. Step back shot. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Maxwell. And here's White. And here's Anthony. Banked it in off the glass.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:57 left to play in the fourth. Rebound Brooklyn.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
White.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
White against Mills. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, B.A. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
Anthony in the post. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
1 minute left in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hughes.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
At the line for your Raptors.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Going inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Nets.
Hits both from the stripe. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Mills. Fires from deep. And the Raptors get it back.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
Personal foul.
No good on that
At
one.
the line for Toronto. At the
He hits the second from the line.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Nets. Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And Toronto has possession. Lets a 3 fly. Maxwell grabs a miss. So we see the Nets taking the W here.
That's the end
To
of the
walk
game.
into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came.